this patient was referred to me for endodontic retreatment of tooth number 3. According to the patient, the root canal was done originally about 8 years ago. Then he had started to have symptoms with the tooth, and an endodontist this time had gone through his crown and had redone the root canal 4 years ago. 4 years ago. So 8 years ago, the root canal was done originally, then the tooth was crowned. Then about 4 years ago, tooth started to hurt. He had gone to and seen his dentist. His dentist told him that the tooth was abscessed, referred him to an endodontist 4 years ago. The endodontist 4 years ago had gone through the crown and redone the root canal for him. And recently, he started to have some symptoms again, some pain and all of that. And he had gone to his current dentist, and his current dentist told him that his tooth was abscessed, referred him to us. So take a look here. You can see porcelain crown, endo access through the crown. That was restored when I saw him with composite. You can see previous root canal. That's the MB2. Why didn't the endodontist go all the way to the desired working length there? And you can see a periapical lucency there. So tooth was tender to percussion and palpation. Probings were 2 to 3 millimeters all around. So I went over options with the patient. We can try to redo the root canal, but the fact that an endodontist couldn't go to the desired working length there, I told him that concerned me. And I told him I'll do my best, but I can't guarantee that I can do the same. Perhaps maybe there's a ledge or blockage or what have you that this endodontist couldn't bypass. And that could explain, of course, this, because if that part of the crown, part of the canal is not instrumented and irrigated, then of course necrotic tissue and bacteria is left behind. So patient wanted to try to save the tooth. He said, go ahead and try to save the tooth. He didn't want to extract the tooth. So that's what we did today. We went ahead and redid this root canal in one appointment. So take a look here. I went through the previous endo access. Of course, that was restored with composite, removed all of that stuff, and removed all the gutta percha. I used chloroform with hand files. I immediately was able to, with a little bit of, hand filing, watch finding of an 08C file, I was able to gain patency. And I gained patency in all 4 canals. And lo and behold, I started troughing the distal and found a missed DB2 as well. So the endodontist 4 years ago had retreated this tooth, not only had failed to address the problem here to go to the desired working length of the MB2 canal, also missed the DB2 canal system. So take a look here. All in all, it took us about maybe 45 minutes, maybe an hour, to redo the root canal for this patient. And again, in one appointment. Take a look here. So this is one angulation. You can see that we were able to regain patency in all canals. Here you can see MB1 and MB2, palatal, distal buccal. That's another angulation. Okay, so in this angulation, you can see the DB2, that's DB1 and DB2. They join, but again, doesn't matter if they join. If you don't instrument and irrigate the DB2, you leave necrotic tissue and bacteria behind. Again, you can see that we were able to regain patency in all 5 canal systems. Look at all of that anatomy there. And in this angulation, again, you can see the DB1 and the DB2 canals. Here you can see DB1, DB2, MB1, MB2, that we were able to go to the desired working length, and you can see the palatal there. All right, so as you can see, everything went beautifully here. So the dentist who did the root canal 8 years ago had messed up, and the endodontist, unfortunately, I mean, we all have good days and bad days, but anyways, unfortunately, us endodontists, we can't have bad days, because if we have bad days, then, stuff like this happens. So anyways, DB1 missed DB2 there, and then we were able to go to the desired working length in MB2. Remember that MB2 was instrumented and irrigated and obturated short, so we're able to address that to be able to go to the desired working length to remove the necrotic tissue and bacteria from that part of the canal that was uninstrumented and not irrigated and obturated properly. And as you can see, everything went great. We went ahead and temporized the tooth and referred the patient back to his dentist for the permanent restoration.